What up, y'all? Today we're taking a look at Boondox's Abaddon. Just released a little over a week ago now. Had a chance to take a listen to it, so I've decided to give my review on it. There's a good deal of excitement for this album for me, mainly because Crimson Creek was my favorite album, and South of Hell was a letdown for me. So I had high hopes for this album, and it did not disappoint. It may have very well taken the throne for my favorite Boondox album. There's the front. Here's the back. I love the artwork that they used in this. It's very old style horror film kind of themed. I'll read the tracks to you. It's kind of hard to see, so I'm going to go off my memory here a little bit. Intro, Abaddon. The Sober Truth, Bloody Regrets featuring Big Hoodoo. Dope Boy, Kick Dough featuring Violent J. Pillin' Spree, Betrayal featuring Crucifix. Prophet, Monster, My Night featuring ICP, Black Eyed Kids, Moving On featuring Jelly Roll and Demi, no idea how to pronounce the last name, Kill and Tell, and the Psycho Symphony featuring Sin. Yeah, let's talk about the tracks a little bit. Favorite tracks? If I had to pick three, I'd say third favorite would have to be Monster. No, I take that back. Third favorite would have to be Moving On. Second favorite is definitely Black Eyed Kids. And I'd say my number one is Betrayal. I really love Betrayal. I find myself going back and playing. I actually find myself going back to Betrayal and playing that all the way through to Moving On the most. So there's my top three favorite. The one I didn't like at all, I just can't listen to, is Dope Boy. It's just too, it sounds too redneckish for me. Kick Dough, I actually had trouble with when I first listened to it. It sounded very reminiscent to a white trash wife beater, but after listening closely I realized it really wasn't, but it made it hard. There's the CD art, creepy as fuck when I open that up. Behind you got Boondox, and like I said, the artwork in this album is all classic horror flick styled, which goes really well with the theme of the album. Let's flip through it this way. And it just got all the track listing with some of them having their lyrics in it. And it's real, like I said, classic horror. A little more credits here. And then a little photo op shoot. I think you can find that actually on Facebook with a more hellish looking background than that. That's still, I like that better. Sticks to that classic horror theme. This album I really loved. I really do love it. It really redeemed South of Hell. Wasn't a big fan of South of Hell. I'm gonna talk real quick about Abaddon and Monster, the original versions versus these new ones. I was hoping that they would be on here when I heard there was a new Boondox album, and when I seen that Monster was on here, I wondered if they would use the original. I know they had already released the single for Abaddon, and it was different. As far as Abaddon goes, the newer version I do like the way they remastered it. I think it sounds better than the original. As far as Monster goes, I really loved Monster when he first gave it away back in November 2011, I think it was. I fell in love with that song right away. That's why I was hoping that it would be that same version. Now, the fact that it's pretty well the same song, it's just been remastered, I'd have to say between the two what my favorite one is. You'd have to take some from both songs. The one about this version I didn't really care for, as I felt like the chorus got a little repetitive. But all in all, I'd have to say I like them really about the same. The production work done on Abaddon during the remaster of it was really good. I really enjoyed it, but there were some aspects of like the original one that I liked better, like for instance the one part of the song, yeah, that part of the song. I feel like they could have broke up the song a little bit more instead of repeating the chorus quite as much. But all in all, I'd say I like them both about the same, but I do like the remaster version of Abaddon. Didn't really care for that. So there you guys go. There is my review on Abaddon. I'd give it a 4 out of 5 stars. It's definitely worth picking up if you're having hesitations on it. It's definitely worth giving it a listen. It is one of his best works, I would say. So, well, until next time, guys, thanks for watching.